The makers of Bruce's Hidden Valley Valanche dressing return you now to the creamy goodness of the Frank Decaro Show on OutQ.
Yes, it's Frank Decaro live in New York City, but really the action is in the Los Angeles studio because joining Doria, direct from her run at the Casita del Campo at the Cavern Club there, and she's performing there this weekend and selling it out, and people are beating the doors down trying to get in, is the one and only Dina Martina. Dina!
Hello, how's it going, Frank?
It's good. I miss you so.
I miss you as well. Back at you, Mr. Man.
Do you ever? I was asking this, and I say this in all seriousness. Do I come on too strong? Do I love you too much? Is it off-putting?
I don't believe you do. I don't believe you do at all. In fact, I was going to ask you to amp up the wattage a little bit on your love for me.
Well, I'll do it. Dina Martina, as we've been saying on the show, ever since we decided ever since she said, well, we didn't decide, she decided she's going to come and see us, was that how much we love you and all that you're doing, and we're crazy about you.
I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that continued patronage, so keep it coming, please.
Yeah,
Love and spoonfuls.
Thank you.
Coming my way.
Now tell us, what's going on at Casita del Campo? How's the show going?
I'm having such a wonderful time in sunny Cal. It's just avocados and freeways all the time, 24/7, 365. You know what I'm putting down?
I do.
Can you touch me?
Dory, I'll have to do it.
That's what all the kids on the fat tip say.
Okay.
Now, Dina, you've been in the New York studio with Frank, and now this is your first experience
yes.
of the Los Angeles Sirius XM LA.
This is beautiful. It's lush. It's elegantly appointed. And it's claustrophobic.
and when we finish this interview, before you leave, I will show you our combination kitchen/bathroom.
All
in one.
Talk about G. How do you put those two things together? It's like a Reese's peanut butter cup. Two great tastes. You know what I'm saying?
Why it took Sirius XM LA to come up with that? Why nobody else had come up with that before?
That's a riddle inside a Sphinx. I don't know. I don't know at all. But I'm loving me some lozenges, California. It's so glamorous down here. It's so sunny. The air is savory and brown. Every time I take a deep breath, it's like inhaling a hungry man dinner. Okay. It's just neat. And I got to tell you, Frank, you're missing out because sitting across the table from me right now is the prettiest lady. I have not seen her for a while. Well, I guess since she came to the show Thursday, not even a week. That's almost a half a fortnight. Okay. But I got to tell you, Doria right now is just the prettiest sight in the world.
No, you are, Dina.
Fresh skin,
dewy.
beautiful smile, dewy, decimal. Her eyes are just clear, and someone's been to the eye bank, I think.
It's like looking in a mirror, isn't it?
I had them done.
She's prettier than stuff.
A little nip here, a little tuck there.
A little nip here, a little nip there. Brandy, less is more.
That's the one. So your show is so popular that someone
Thank you.
They called me trying to get in. They're like, Dina, you have to call nice. And I said, the fire marshal won't let Dina add any more people to the list.
Need a shoehorn to get into that place.
It's true. Because
it's a tight fit. Do you get it?
I know.
Okay.
There's so many.
I think there was a time delay there.
Yeah. Are the audiences different in LA than they are when you're in New York?
They look like Joan Van Ark. And so I guess that would be a yes.
Oh, yeah, they do.
It's just a sea of Joan Van Arks.
Yeah, which is good to play.
But that's not a bad thing. I'm not complaining.
No, I know. Now, what's the name of the show you're doing?
Ample wattage. Okay. Remember?
Oh yeah,
I mispronounced it.
What's
I said wattage too. Yeah.
I know. No, I'm just funning your leg. Yeah. It's no. You can say however you want. You can say ample weightage. You can say anything. It just depends. If you're feeling playful and feisty, you can say it. It's like the soft G, hard G. You don't gotta say gift parade or gif parade. You can just do it however you want.
Well, that's good. Now, when you're
Is
in
this thing
Provincetown,
on?
sorry, when you're in Provincetown, though, it wasn't called
It's
ample
pronounced
wattage.
Provincetown.
When you're in Provincetown, you
Provincetown.
just have to say, "Did you go see Dina last?" You're as one name as Cher in Provincetown.
Thank you.
Okay.
Although there's multi-shares there, you can't poop without hitting a share in Provincetown.
Now, Dina, when you're in Provincetown, how many nights a week are you performing?
Well, that's a very good question. Thank you for that query. It kind of depends on when in the summer it is. In June, I'm doing 3 nights a week. In July, I'm doing 4 nights a week. In August, I'm doing 5 nights a week.
Good God.
Wow.
He's the creator.
I know that's
Capital G's all around.
now when you're in are the audiences in Provincetown any different than anywhere else?
They do not look like Joan Van Ark. They look like Larry the Cable Guy a lot of times. Well, that's not the peeps who live there though. They look like Colleen Dewhurst. Okay. They look like they've been through a couple of real bad nor'easters.
Weathered.
Haggard, weathered, yeah.
Seasoned, like my mother's cast iron skillet.
Okay. We are talking to the one and only Dina Martina. She is performing at the Cavern Club at the Casita del Campo this weekend, Thursday and Sunday at 8 and Friday and Saturday at 9. And my
Someone
guess is...
did their homework.
Yes. And if you don't have your tickets, are you SOL if you don't get your...
Then they're ticket free.
Yeah.
They're ticketless.
Are there still tickets or no?
There are. I'm glad you asked
but not
that.
A lot.
Thank you for that query. No, there are a few. Just enough.
Oh, just to
everyone
get
in
your
Los
cookie in
Angeles.
there, yeah.
So,
I wanted to ask you, Dina, how I always think
but
of...
we had...
no, go ahead.
I was just...
Go ahead.
I'm so sorry. But I did want to say we had some celebrities in the audience this last week.
Who?
Fatty Arbuckle and the Pointer Sisters were there. And that was neat. Yes, thank you. And we all went out to the Stork Club afterward.
That sounds good. Now, Dina, I hate to say this, you're the second person to mention Fatty Arbuckle in the last 3 hours on our show. Yeah.
The first one, that was actually me in disguise.
I've never seen you...
I just go around talking about him all the time.
I've never
His
seen you...
His publicist is on vacation, so I just figure I should go around and, keep up the word.
Yeah, I've never seen you and Christine Zbornik in the same room. It could be. I don't know. Now, Dina, I got to ask you, how is your daughter, Phoebe?
Oh, she's fine. She's just, sitting down probably somewhere right now. It's early in the morning. She doesn't get up till around noon or something like that.
Doesn't she miss school?
No, I haven't put her in school yet. I haven't enrolled her. She's only 11.
Ah,
well,
okay.
there's still time. So
Thank you.
Is she here in L.A. or is she...
No, I'm not quite sure where she is right now. But last spring, I left her in a store.
Back in Seattle. Seattle. Excuse me, in Seattle.
Yes,
I've seen your show. I know. I've got to get it right.
I've seen her face. She didn't know what you were
Northwest.
talking about. When he first said whatever it was, he said Seattle. You looked very confused.
Well, that's how a lot of peeps mispronounce it. So that's okay.
As long as they
what's good for the juice is good for the jander.
Yeah, I've heard that specifically in Los Angeles. Actually, what's good?
Thank you.
But I'm glad she's okay. How we haven't talked in a while. How did the Christmas show go? You did every year. You do a Christmas show.
Oh, it was amazing. It was just a never-ending flow of applause and shitting ovations and just real neat. It was fun. It was festive. Full. It was festive. Oh, I said that. And it was just full of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Okay.
Frank will have to make a pilgrimage to that next year.
Yeah, I use the Christmas show you just do in Seattle, right? You don't. Do you do that elsewhere or no?
No. Well, sometimes I fly to New York City and I'll do 1 or 2 shows there, but I wasn't able to do that this year.
Okay, because I thought I missed it this year, so I'm relieved to know that I didn't miss it.
No,
this
you
year.
didn't miss nothing.
Okay. But people,
there's nothing to miss.
This is good though. But people will miss the boat if they don't come and see you at the Cavern Club at the Casita del Campo.
They will miss the slow boat to Silver Lake. Yes.
Yes. Thursday through Sunday. Is this the final weekend for you?
This is. Thank you. I don't know if you caught that. That was a little ladylike early February belch that I just emitted from my mouth just now.
Is breakfast repeat?
February.
I don't know if the viewers at home can smell that one, but that was. But what was the question? I
don't know
sorry.
now anymore. No, I just.
I feel like I'm wandering from the subject.
How soon do you begin putting together the show? Will you be in Provincetown all
what
summer?
time is it?
No,
What's that?
Will you be doing the show in Provincetown again this year?
I will be. Thank you for
How
asking.
soon do you start working on that one?
Well, in the summer.
I know you're
just
in it
throw
in the
it
summer.
together at the
Just-
last
no, I mean,
second.
when do you start
you mean
working
writing
on
it,
it?
putting it
yeah.
together and all that stuff? Well, I'm already doing that. I usually start, actually, this is a true story, cards on the table. I usually start the previous year, thinking of things that maybe won't go in this year's current show, and I'll put those ideas in the bowl for next year. You know, like a key party.
Okay. Now, what are some of the songs in your repertoire? Like what were some of the for people to get a little flavor?
Gosh, what a question! It's like going into a record store and for getting everything you want. Gosh, I sung lots of. I sung, "The Devil Went Down to Georgia" is one of my all-time faves, and "The Year of the Cat." And the
Wait,
the Rose.
the Al Stewart song, was that his name? Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Okay, yeah.
yes. Sonny and Cher didn't do that one.
Okay.
And I've done that, and I've done, gosh, what else? Just lots of stuff. Happy Birthday.
Well,
Hold Me Now by the Thompson Twins.
Okay, I love the
mentioned
Thompson
this.
Twins. Yeah.
I mentioned
Me
this to
too.
you after the show last Thursday. You performed "Gentle on My Mind," which is
I
definitely
did. That's a real crowd pleaser.
wonderful, wonderful interpretation of that
Thank
song.
you. Thank you. I love that song, and I love me some Glenn Campbell.
Well, you make it
And
your own,
he-
Dina.
Thank you. And I took it from him.
Well, he's got the Alzheimer's now, so it doesn't. You can take whatever you want. Just
Oh.
knock yourself out, Dina. If you need it, you take what
I will.
you want. Dina Martina is in the LA studio with Doria, making me tremendously jealous because I love to be near Dina as much as possible. She's performing at the Cavern Club at the Casita del Campo this weekend, Thursday through Sunday, and Thursday and Sunday are at 8, and Friday and Saturday are at 9. Now, when celebrities ask to come and see your show, I mean, do you? Because lately I know more and more celebrities are itching to come in and visit you. Do you treat them any differently than the other folks who are there to see you?
I ask them for autographs and stuff.
Yeah.
But other than that, no.
No.
And then I usually try to rub their feet after the show.
Okay.
They're not always real receptive to that, but
Yeah, well,
sometimes. Sometimes they are. But speaking of celebrities, I want to ask you a question. Now,
Sure.
you got that book, the Celebrity Cookbook.
Dead Celebrity Cookbook, yes.
Oh, Dead Celebrity. Does Karen Carpenter have a recipe in there at all?
One in each volume. Yes, there's 2 volumes now, and she's in both of them. Yeah.
What did she make?
I don't know if she ate it, but I know she made it. She made a chewy pie, which was it's a sort of a
She chewed it, but she didn't swallow
Yeah,
it.
it was like a
Chewed it.
bird.
It's a
and
chewy
there was
spitty pie.
Chewy spitty pie. And then Peach Mabel. Instead of Peach Melba, it was called Peach Mabel. That's in the new
Oh,
book.
that was my next door neighbor's name when I was a little girl.
Peach Mabel.
Peach Mabel. She was so sweet.
Well, maybe that's where Karen Carpenter got the recipe from.
And she was a cocktail waitress at the Peach Mabel bar.
Okay.
Wow.
Doria,
What a weird coincidence.
write that
I know,
name down,
right?
Doria. You may want to go there. And
No,
so-
no, Dina, are you a big
Or if you
Car-
don't have a pencil, you can sign it to me.
Okay. Were you a big Carpenters fan, or are you?
I am, and I will be. I always have been. She had the most velvety, dulcet tones.
she did her very dull.
And he tickled a mean ivory.
Okay. But
I
not
love him.
people thought he was a gay, but not. Many children.
They thought he was, but they thought he wasn't.
They thought he was, but now we're finding he not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's not a gay.
He not?
He not. Yeah, no, he's not a gay.
She bop?
apparently.
Yeah. Well, that's wonderful. There are plenty of gays in the world already.
Yeah, there are
you know.
enough. We don't need Richard Carpenter and all of this.
I know. A dabble do ya?
Yeah.
A little bit of the gay goes a real long way. That's what my mother used to say.
Now, do the gays particularly like your show, Dina Martina?
Oh, some do, some don't. You know, come see, come sue. They, it's not for everyone. I don't know why, but it's not. I did a cruise for the gay once, and that was a real mixed response.
It's really. Well, I don't know how anyone could not respond. The only response I have is laughter until a paramedic is called. That's basically when I come to see your show. I laugh so much that I think tend to need help.
The peeps who didn't get into it on the cruise were just sad that they didn't have an exit route because you can't jump into the ocean to get away from me.
It's true.
But
why would they
peeps
want
are real
to?
happy as long as they they're in a shitty. And they can run out on the street if they don't like it. And they can leave right then. But these peeps were a real captive audience.
It's probably easier to escape on a cruise ship than it is from the Cavern Club.
Well, if you're a good swimmer. Oh, yeah, the Cavern Club. That's a delightful little fire trap. Which I think makes for a more exciting evening.
Every time
who's going to make it? Who's going to make it?
Every time I'm there, I'm thinking, I'm sitting way too far from the exit.
No, they actually have, there's more than one exit there. They have ample exits. It's a real cute place. It's a little teacup.
It's very intimate.
It's a little teacup of a place.
That's why it's wonderful to see Dina Martina there because there
very
isn't a bad
intimate
seat
there.
in the house.
It's like having an intimate relationship with me.
Yes.
And we all want to do that. So I have to ask,
Thank you.
right, Dina, right at this moment, do you know the whereabouts of your turkey costume?
I do.
Okay.
It's in Grant's tomb. No, I can't tell. That's privileged information.
Okay. Is a turkey costume hot when you've worn it? Because you have a wonderful video that you show sometimes of you in your turkey costume. And
Ranchy.
Yes, it's ranchy. That actually, yes, it can be very hot, and because it's mostly dark meat, and that's more thermal than the white meat.
When the sun beats on it, it absorbs the heat more.
Yes, because white meat's the other pork, and it's
right.
But there was one time I brought it to Provincetown the first year I was there in 2005, and I wore it on the street during Bear Week because I thought those bears are going to eat this up, and it was a bad idea to wear it out that day because it was almost 90 degrees. And I literally almost cooked from the inside out.
It's because it's like
lost you.
I almost collapsed, and that's no joke. Cards on the table.
Because isn't it like about three?
It's funny when I almost collapsed.
Yeah, she thinks that's fun, and she always does. But no, I would say in the costume is probably like 350 degrees for 4 hours would probably be.
And my button popped out.
I hate when that happens.
That's when you knew you had to go inside.
Talk about some hot giblets. Hot giblets that day, boy.
It's very true. We're talking to Dina Martina. She is starring in her own show at the Cavern Club at the Casita del Campo this weekend, Thursday and Sunday at 8 p.m., Friday and Saturday at 9 p.m. So when you're in Los Angeles, do you have immediately things you want to go and do, Dina?
Well, on my downtime, I spend a lot of time on the banks of the Lozenges River, which is real pretty. It's real picturesque.
The Los Angeles River is
The
picturesque.
cement banks.
Cement, lovely.
It's real nice.
Don't get any.
Remember Chinatown?
Yes.
It's a lot like that.
It's
Without John Huston.
Yeah, well, that's the way it goes. So,
Thank you.
Yeah, but that's always. I'm glad you at least you have somewhere to go.
Faye was there. What's that?
No, I'm glad that you have things to do while you're in LA because
Thank you, me too.
It can't
Well,
all
also,
be giving all the time.
I love to take in the wonderful Subway sandwich shops that they have here. They got Subway, and the Starbucks is delicious.
I'm sure, but if you go to LA for
Sumptuous.
So as long as
sumptuous.
you're taking the advantage of the local deliciousness.
Cuisine.
The cuisine. It's good
Thank
to do.
you. Yes, I am.
Yeah. Have you you've never brought your daughter Phoebe on tour with you ever?
I brought her to the East Coast once, but she is such a handful. I need roller skates to keep up with her. So no, I leave her home.
Because an 11-year-old is I imagine is a handful.
She's basically a woman now.
Yeah.
So she's 11.
So,
what can I say?
I know. Yeah, I'm glad I know. Doria's not good with kids. So.
Now, for people who haven't experienced the Dina Martina show, like, how would you? I try not to
sorry
describe
for their
it.
loss.
I try not to describe it because I want them to go in with a
Open mind.
Yes, and
they say in Cocoon, fresh young minds. Remember?
no,
Remember?
but what do you? How do you?
Thank you, Greg.
How would you describe it? How would you want us to describe? Like, tell us what to say in the future.
It's fun.
Okay,
It's real fun.
go see Dina. It's fun.
and they'll hear songs.
It's a multimedia experience.
Oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna write that one down. That's neat.
Nothing is better.
pen?
Nothing says it better than what's the Dina show?
Than a
It's
tight
fun.
sweater.
It's true. No, it's fun. So, speaking of clothes, as you said, a tight sweater. How's the wardrobe for the new show?
Nice segue.
Thank you. Thanks.
What
Dina.
was that? How's the what?
How's the wardrobe for the new show? Are you wearing glamorous and
Under
gorgeous as
great
ever?
duress. It's fine. It's fine. It's it's at the cleaners right now. And
Well,
I'll
because
get
you're not
that.
going on until Thursday, so that's good. But
I
don't
know,
forget.
but it's tomorrow.
Yeah, don't
I
forget to
need
pick it up, though. Yeah, make sure.
Thank
do.
you.
Or send someone to get it if you see. Maybe
No, it's good.
couple more years, and maybe Phoebe can just become your personal assistant instead of just your daughter.
That's an idea.
Yeah, get her.
I'm gonna do that. I hope she's not watching right now.
Because there are child labor laws for now, so you have to wait a couple of years.
I know, right?
No, but you brought back a fashion statement that I think it's been too long. You have the leg warmers in one of your.
Oh yeah. Well, I was blessed with cold ankles, and so I wear those as often as I can. I sleep with them too.
And does that help with because you have some dance numbers and some?
I do.
Really
I'm a
complicated-
hoofer. I'm an old time hoofer
And the leg
with
warmers
a ballpark figure. And yes,
are important.
Yes, I find that they are. They give me extra added support down there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they're
they
support
lift,
warmers.
They lift and separate. Yes.
Which is important on someone's
Frank,
leg.
is
Yes,
someone
dear.
tickling you?
Yeah, well, yes, you are, Dina. You always, even from afar, you
Coochie
tickle.
coo.
So, Dina, I have to tell. I have a confession to make. Remember last time I saw you? You
I
gave
don't
me
know
the.
if I want to hear this.
You
Is
gave
it
me the
personal?
chocolate. It sort of is. You gave me that chocolate deviled egg. I can't.
Okay.
Bear, I can't bear to eat
Oh,
it.
I remember. It's
Yeah.
white chocolate.
Yeah, it's a deviled egg.
And it's got some yellow food coloring. in it.
Exactly, and a little
For the
fake
yolk.
paprika on it, but it's a chocolate deviled
Those are
egg.
cake sprinkles. It's not paprika. It's cake sprinkles.
That's what it is. But no,
Have you eaten it?
no, I can't bear to do it. I've been saving it as a collectible instead of eating it. Should I break down and just eat it?
It's not a collectible. It's a delectable.
Okay, but I got it from you, so it was very special. But maybe it'll be special inside me as well. So I will break down and eat it. Is what I'm saying.
Is it? I know it's actually surprisingly not real hot and sunny here right now. What's the weather like in New York City?
Kind of overcast and
Because I
stuff.
was going to say, if it's real hot there right now,
Yeah.
then you could fry that egg on the sidewalk if
Okay.
you wanted to.
It's too cold for that right now. No,
Okay.
but I, you
Well,
know,
I didn't know with the time change. No.
I know. Yeah. it's true. It's true. Yeah. No. It's still a little bit cold here, but it'll work out. So, if folks want to find out more about your performance at the Cavern Club at Casita del Campo, should I send them over to dinamartina.com?
Yes, because there's a hot link on there.
So
Just like a breakfast
I was
sausage.
going to say I love hot links. Right
I
there.
know,
at the
right? Me
top.
too.
Yeah.
Kindred spirits.
It's true.
Two
And-
ships.
Thank
Two
you.
ships.
And it's through the 10th, so you must go, and you need to visit. I haven't clicked on the photos on your site, but I'm going to look now. There are gorgeous photos of you. They just
Thank you.
It's beautiful.
Those
as
are
ever.
artists' renderings.
Now, I recently on Facebook, somebody had asked me where you were performing, and they went to see you at Cavern Club. And and they came back to my Facebook page afterwards and just raved about it. And I
Oh, I thought you were going to say they came back to your face and said, "Don't ever do that
Don't
again."
ever. They got right in my face. No, I have never ever recommended the Dina Martina show to somebody and had them be disappointed. Everybody's become a fan. So if you're in Los Angeles,
or anywhere that Dina performs.
anywhere around.
Leave while you still can. No, I'm joshing your leg. Come on down to the Casita del Campo in Silver Lake,
You
and
can
we'll
have
have a real good time.
You can have a nice Mexican dinner beforehand, and then go downstairs and watch magic.
And if you're not in Lozenges, then come on into Lozenges, because Dionne Warwick was sure right. L.A. is a great big freeway, you know. Bring $100, though, because you can put it down and buy a car.
That's all.
I wish. It'd be nice if we did that. So between now and when we see you again in Provincetown, will there be more dates? Do we know where you're going to be between?
Yes, I'm actually, thank you for asking. I'm going to go to Toronto's. I'm doing some shows up north of the border, up Canada Way in Toronto's. There's another hot link on my website for that. And that's from the 21st, 22nd, 23rd of this month, February. And then starting April 5th, I'm doing a brand new show in Seattle. The spring show.
What's the name of the spring show going to be?
Oh, it's just Spring in Seattle.
That's enough of a show. It's
Thank you.
People just have to know that if they ever hear that you're performing, they must be there. Yeah,
and I'll be doing songs off my brand new, just released, soon to be finished album, titled Dina Martina, Death is All Around.
Well, we will get, and when that's out, will you come? Well, you can come back anytime you want, but you will come back
It's
on.
out. It's just not finished.
It's just a work in progress.
But you can get you can buy
Because death is never really truly over.
Well, no, there's that. Anyway, all right. Well,
And then there's this.
There's this. I was looking, and I just was. You can buy a lenticular postcard, which I have. You know, I look at it every day in my office. I have that gorgeous lenticular view with a giant wiener. And I have my T-shirt that you were so kind to give me. There's a T-shirt. Those are really your lips all over the T-shirt, isn't
I
it?
gave it to you, but then when your back was turned, I stole $20 out of your wallet.
Well, that's
I
okay.
saw that. It's true.
Thank you.
It's fine, but you made it big enough, which makes me really happy. And because you even have a triple extra large that people can buy on your website, which makes me really happy. But it's got your lips all over it, doesn't it?
Thank you. Yes, it does. I had to reapply makeup.
For all of the a lot
just
of T-shirts.
lipstick, not shadow or nothing.
No, because you don't want to give too much away with the T-shirt.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
come and see us again, please, darling.
I will any old time.
All right, and thank you. And I know Doria loves you even more than I do, but if that's possible, but
It's true.
Yeah, but we're
Thank you. I
You're
think it's
welcome on
possible.
either coast. So
Thank you very much. How about in between?
whatever you want, Tina, you can have, and we'll help get the word out for you. So
Thank you so much.
thanks for being with us. Kill 'em at the Casita del Campo in the Cavern Club there this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 8 p.m. on Thursday and Sunday, 9 p.m. on Friday and Saturday. And the link to the Dina Martina website is on my Facebook fan page.
And
So
it's
go on.
hot.
It is one hot link, Dina, and so are you. I
Hot
love you
link.
to pieces.
Thank you. Likewise, I'm sure.
Have fun in LA, dear. I love you. When we return to the Frank Show, more fun, although not nearly as much fun as Dina Martina, here on Sirius XM Out Q 108.